This is Stonehenge. Is that it? That's not it. I'm looking for 514. I'm going to pass it up because there's other people there till 1 o'clock. I'll get you right across the dead end street there. I'll turn around. Alright, so I turned around and heading back. Just dead ends, just totally stops right into somebody's driveways. It's going to be on the right up there. This dead end street looks like it kind of runs into something that like it turned into something back there. So it looks like there's some construction going on right now. I promise. That's directly across the street from your place here. Alright, so I'm going to park on the street for a second. Okay, so here's your street view. That dog next door. Is everybody leaving? Just one showing at 12:30 they had. I've got it from 1 to 2 and they said there's no other showing scheduled. But so anyway, the odd thing about the front door is there's no real sidewalk going to the front door. Landscaped okay. This wood looks painted. Doesn't look like it's in bad shape. There are screens on that window, just so you know. Screens on both of those windows as well. Yeah, no sidewalk. That's the driveway. It's mentioned up there. It looks like there's some construction going on. It's a super not busy road, but you're really close to some traffic down there. I can kind of hear it from here. I'm not sure if it's picking up on the video or not. Just kind of walk around the outside of the house first. Everything's nicely landscaped. Detached garage. That's your neighbor's stuff. A little close, not super pretty. Back door. This might be new windows, I'm not really sure. A big screened in area. I don't think that's glassed in, it's just screen. Roof looks like it's got some age on it. I don't see any super visible problems. It looks like a pretty old sunroof though. Same on the garage. Looks a little wavy, but nothing terrible. Good sized backyard. Little fire pit. Neighbors with the pool. Neighbor's house. No windows on this side. The windows on the thing there. Unit looks a little old. Can't read that, so maybe we'll go back in the video and figure out how old that is. Back on the front. I think that blue is just somebody has painted recently and they just didn't take the blue tape off. Anyway, back to the front. Front door. Okay. It's a good sized room. Super tall ceilings. A little loft area up there. It's got wood paneling that's been painted. It's kind of the old stuff. Looks like, I think it's been freshly painted. Maybe just in parts. Some of it doesn't look new. Anyway, that looks decent, but I'm not convinced it's put up there as well as it should have, but just seeing too many seams or something. Not sure about that. This looks like maybe new gas logs in there as well. Anyway, I think that's just one room up there, so let's go take a look at that. That's definitely not painted. Switch on the wall, it's kind of odd spot for that. Like I said, I can't tell if they painted or what, but needs some trim around the bottom for sure, or a better paint job that goes all the way down. Got some streaks on your sun lights, sun windows. That's just paint that's been touched on the glass. I don't see any streaks or anything, and I think this ceiling has not been painted, so I think you would see it if it was leaking in around it. It's a little dark. I'm not sure. I don't think you can see that really. I'll be staring right at the light. There's one light up here. It looks a little old. Railing looks a little funny. It's got a little wiggle to it. Generally seems strong, but it's a decent amount of wiggle. Central heat and air vents up here, just one. Okay, so this again from the front room, kind of go back around here to the kitchen. Ceilings seem very low. I can easily touch it. I'm about 6'3", and I can touch my head and the ceiling at the same time with one hand. Nothing super special about the countertops. What's this little pantry? Goes way underneath the steps there. Door's a little off. It's kind of short, so it's kind of an odd little thing. There's the light switch. Getting a phone call, so I hope it's not messing up the video, but I don't think it is. Slushies. There's no furniture in here, so it's kind of odd to see food in there, but anyway, that's the kitchen, and that kind of brings us into a little dining room. Just trying to find some light switches. Switches are not working. Anyway, that's the dining room. Leads right into the kitchen. And we actually just came around from the living room too, so that's the wall separating that first room we walk into from the kitchen. Guess you could have a table over there too. I guess you probably would. That's just windows. Could have a small table right there. Or probably a little bigger table over here, but you got the door might be in the way for something, but we'll go out that back door in a second. Okay, so again, from the front room, right by the stairs, if you kind of came this way, so get you a better visual. Hope you're not getting dizzy. Bill may actually be a little better at this than I am, but anyway. So coming from this direction, back to that kitchen would be around there. We can head down the hallway here a little bit. This is one bedroom facing the front of the house. Pretty good sized closet. Needs painting and some hole repairs and stuff like that, and looks a little old in there. Any surprises up there? Some old popcorn ceiling hiding from you. That may be some access to the attic. Be a royal pain to get up in there. Ceiling fan. I'm tucked away in the corner. So that's bedroom one, but not the master. There's your hall bath. That is just linoleum, that is not tile. Looks like new linoleum though, I'll give them that. Probably some older vanity that's been painted. Doesn't look terrible, but it's showing some age too. Knobs are a little unique. Big medicine cabinet. Got some border going on. Flat ceiling. It's a little different. The shelving kind of looks like shelves or something, I guess. Nice shower head. Didn't paint the back side of the door. I'll put one coat of paint on that. Not sure what took a bite out of that. More. It's the popcorn ceiling. We moved in a house with popcorn ceiling and had all of it taken out and made sure they knew the closets needed it too. So that's how you get out of here. Okay. Continuing down the hallway. I'm gonna guess that's the master, so I'm gonna save that for last. So this is at the very end of the hallway. Oop, there's popcorn ceiling. Carpet looks like they've just cleaned it, but not terribly well. Something going on in this corner here too. I honestly don't know. It looks like they've just painted over, maybe tried to match it. Maybe they were trying to repair something. Not really sure. That's obviously the original ceiling, but I don't see any staining going on up there like it was a water problem or anything. But oh. It's the same in this corner too. I don't know. Anyway, there's the closet. It's not as big as the other one. This room faces out the backyard. We're at the end of the house as well. Got a nautical theme going on. Some more painting in the hallway too. Looks like some kind of repairs, but it's kind of one thing to question, I guess. So anyway, we're in the master here. Definitely bigger than the other rooms. There's some light. This is kind of the opposite corner as the other bedroom, but I don't see any work being done in here. More popcorn ceilings. A little bigger room. That's the closet, and that's the bathroom kind of behind that door. So back out to the hallway there. That's a decent sized walk-in. You just walk it in, you're not getting much extra. Then the master bath. Some lights somewhere. It's old style blue. Got a little wear and tear. That's a textured wall. No popcorn in here. Little built-in shelving. Kind of looks homemade. Just a walk-in shower with that same shell stuff. And it's one of those totally top and bottom things, dude. It keeps the moisture off the regular ceiling, but not my favorite thing to see, but there's that. I wonder if that's the whole house cut off or just the cut off in here, but it's definitely a water line shut off. Not connected to the toilet, but it's kind of an odd place for it. All right, so we are pretty much done with the house except for back in the kitchen. There's a door off the kitchen that goes to a nice little screened in area. 1, 2, 3, 4 steps down. Got a nice screened in panoramic view of your backyard. Driveway. It's got kind of a limey green color. Couple ceiling fans. Ceiling is just that, I don't know, I call it particle board stuff. It's just the seams are covered. This is kind of looks Berber carpet, but I'm surely it's the kind of indoor-outdoor carpet type stuff. House kind of protrudes a little bit right there. You can tell that or not. All right, let's see if that door unlocks the garage out there. We'll go get the key. Okay, so that's the room we were just in. Grab the key. It's the only key available, and it does not unlock this door. And that garage door is not budging either. I wouldn't want to break it. Anyway, we'll walk around this real quick, see if I can see when I get real close up here. Yeah, you can see some of that, I think. Pretty big, goes pretty deep. Concrete flooring. I don't see any storage above. Anyway. Oh, there's a little pond. I thought that's just flowers, but there's water in there. Some water moving in there too, so I don't see any fish. Anyway, that's probably the plug for the pond, but got some rot on this thing pretty good. Window's not even closing good. It's got a fan going, it was exhaust fan to keep it cool. Pretty nice. Not sure why that pile's still there, but again, your neighbor stuff's right on the line, it looks like. It goes pretty far. It looks like there's a creek back there. Need to make sure we're not in a flood zone. Bunch of neighbors on that side. That's a nice cleaned up place. Big yard. I think the pool is another house over, or they're on a different street. I think there's another dead end over there. Anyway, some more water issues along that, it looks like. I'm not sure if somebody's tried to fix something there or not. Kind of guessing so. Guessing the water drains in there and back. I think that's about it. Tree close to the house, but it's big. Nothing directly over a house or the shed, but it's a big one. All right, I think that's about it. I'm gonna lock up. We didn't really look in this room, did we? No, we didn't. Sorry. This is just a big, gigantic extra room. Looks like it probably was a garage at some point, based on that garage door cutout looking thing there. It's got a gas line going to it, so I guess that's a gas thing, but there's no vent or nothing. I would not count on using that until I had somebody looking that over really good. That's your breaker box. That's different. Might want to get Billy's opinion on that. That is unlike some stuff I've seen before, so I'll make sure Billy's copied on this video for you on that. He doesn't like to admit it, but he's a good handyman too. This is a big space. Probably easily a 2-car garage before. Attic space up there. And more storage. Storage and laundry room. Space. Water heater, I don't see any drips, no water. That's some pretty cookie stuff. Get underneath there if you wanted to. Okay, so anyway, I didn't give you an orientation of where this room is. I'm sure you figured it out, but so we're back at the front door. Loft, fireplace. You can go around to the kitchen that way. or this door is right here. So just off of there to get to this big old space here. Overall, it just kind of feels old. I feel like I've been pretty negative pointing stuff out. Definitely not a new home. I think most people would come in and do a lot of improvements. Could definitely move in and live here. I think there would probably be a lot of stuff on the inspection report popping out on this one, but if you can get them to pay for it, might be worth it. But haven't talked to you personally to know what kind of work you're looking to do. You want to move in ready one, or don't mind doing little fix-ups. Definitely want to be in the frame of mind for this one to be in the mood to do a little bit of work. All right, I'll get to downloading this video. Okay, last thing, that we're right in front of the house. Just kind of want to show you how close you are to a little bit of traffic noise. There's a little construction going on too. No, you can't. The construction's on farther down. Sorry, but oh, that's what I'm thinking. There's a little bit of construction going this way. That is just a temporary thing. There's a lot more on 109, but it's real far away from you. You'd be on the interstate in no time from here. That's just a temporary thing. That's no big deal. So one turn. And you're in. Pretty big intersection here. I'm going to take a right, but if you took a left, not sure you can see it, but the interstate, that stoplight up there is for the interstate. You can get on 40, go down to Mount Juliet in no time. Plenty of gas stations around here and stuff. This is kind of a off the exit type of a place. But just wanted to show you that too.